The invasive emerald ash borer continues to be found in Dallas. The city says that reapers are going to have to find something new to brew. Roughly 900,000 review operations at the county jail, specifically warning in the former president's criminal trial in New York. The judge said jurors will return next Tuesday to hear closing arguments, with deliberations likely beginning the following day. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides has the story.
Welcome back, everyone. The towering pecan and bur oak trees in Waxahachie were turned into the arena for the Texas Tree Climbing Championship.
That's a thing. Okay.
Well,
photojournalist Mike Kenny takes
I
know it does. Unique and friendly competition. UT Arlington is getting money that might help improve the state's power grid. We know the grid not enough quality child care centers to meet the demand. That is the rough definition of what are considered child care deserts. And a nonprofit tells our Caroline Vandergriff there are at least 20 of the nearly 400 zip codes in the DFW metro area that qualify. Well, many schools are closing out the school year this week, and that includes Tarrant County schools, whose last day was celebrating their last day of school today. But for one teacher in Keller, it was a bittersweet ending. Arrest of the world's #1 golfer and Dallas native Scottie Scheffler. Well, we've seen TV shows, movies, and music videos shot in the city of Dallas. Well, if the city gets its way, that could happen more often. City Council voted yesterday. Today does mark 2 years since the shooting at Uvalde's. That means area lakes are likely going to be packed. A track coach in DeSoto is arrested after police say he sent an explicit photo to a 16-year-old girl and tried to solicit her online. 2 years to the day since the deadly Robb Elementary School shooting, and families of some of the victims filed new lawsuits for weeks. Today, 5 suspects are in jail, tied to a drive-by shooting that seriously hurt 6 people, including 4 children. Our Olivia Leach caught up with the father of 2 young victims. He tells us why these arrests, he believes, aren't enough. To intense tornado damage from overnight at a local marina. Boats and docks are now destroyed, and a nearby RV park is waking up to some of the damage from hard-hit areas like Terrell and Dallas. Our Amelia Magavro is checking out conditions in Garland. Now, North Texas saw close to winds close to 95 miles per hour yesterday, sending trees into homes and on top of power lines. Our Bo Evans owners, the company's issued a do not drive warning for more than 80,000 vehicles. It includes the 2. Well, if you've been holding out to see the Tony Award-winning hit Hamilton, now is your shot. You can be in the room where it happens, and it's not going to cost you the house. Fighting with the National Rifle Association. The unanimous ruling sets a First Amendment. 3 black men are suing Fort Worth-based American Airlines. They allege company employees appeared to remove all of them from a flight over a complaint about body odor. The men are telling their story to CBS's Chris Van Cleve. Who died while in police custody has sued the city of Dallas along with the police officers and paramedics who responded to the call. On sale today at 1 p.m. through the Mavericks team website. Luka, Kyrie, and the rest of the Mavs, well, they've already got their Western Conference championship gear, but where can you get yours? At the end of the Scripps National Spelling Bee competition came down to a spell-off between Faizan Zaki, who attends Rice Middle School in Plano, and Brohat Soma from Florida. Cowboys have announced the death of one of their legends, Larry Allen, a Super Bowl champion with the team in the 90s. Some homeowners have been on standby to evacuate because of a nearby dam. The area of concern is a city called McClendon-Chisholm in Rockwall County. And that's where Grapevine police are warning residents to be on the lookout for deer and other native species wandering the streets. The department says they were likely more than 10 years after Fort Worth police went to the wrong house and shot Jerry Waller in his own garage. The case could be headed toward a settlement. The Fort Worth City Council has an executive session item about the case on its agenda today. AT&T is investigating after a nationwide outage blocked calls for a few hours. Well, it is an exciting time for Dallas as our Mavs head to the finals tonight. We are looking at what this means for the team ahead of the first game. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas at 11. I'm Karen Borta. The moment we've all been waiting for now. Mavs fans, get ready, because the first game of the NBA Finals is less than 10 hours away. The Mavs and Celtics tip off in Boston at 7:30 tonight. Take place in Normandy today on the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Our Doug Dunbar has another encore showing of first-hand stories from the heroes who opened up to him a decade ago. A Texas-based stock exchange is in the works. The newly formed TXSE Group says it plans to file for registration with the U.S. government later this year. It would be based right here in Dallas, and it looks to take on the world-famous New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. Right now, there are more than 24 investors behind this, putting up $120 million in funding. They're aiming to launch it by 2026. Your favorite sweeteners may be more deadly than you thought. We begin with breaking news in our Bo Evans is live in Arlington at Police Head. Mavs gear tomorrow. The Dallas Mavericks are back at the AAC for Game 3 of the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics. And if you don't have any Mavs swag, or if you need to refresh some of your fan gear, you're in luck. They found the president's son guilty on all 3 felony charges after deliberating for about 3 hours. CBS News' Nicole Skanga is outside the federal courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware, with the story. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas Sunday Morning. I'm Karen Borta. Robbie has the day off. We are following breaking news out of Cook County. There is